Hello everybody and welcome to a somewhat soggy episode of An Idiot on Board. And more importantly, welcome to the Outer Hebrides. Well, you guys join me on the start of day 2. So I actually set off on this journey at 9 AM yesterday morning. It's now about 10:30 and I'm on the Ullapool ferry to get the ferry across to the Outer Hebrides to Stornoway. I didn't end up filming anything at the first leg of the journey because, to be honest with you, there was nothing to see. My trip over the top of the Peak District was in clouds, you couldn't see anything. My section where I went through Lancashire and the Yorkshire Moors, again, it just was peeing it down all the way, so you couldn't see anything. And then when I got into the Lake District and was trundling through the Lake District and off into Scotland, it was dark, so you couldn't see anything. But hopefully, there's going to be plenty to show you. But like I said, this is my 50th episode, so this is why I've come on this epic trip to the Outer Hebrides. I'm going to do some 1,500 miles come the end of it. I've already done well over 600 just to get here, and I've got another 200 planned with a loop on the Hebrides itself. Follow along on this wet, windy day, come and see what we get up to, and hopefully enjoy.
Oh, Christ, that's slippy. Here we are then, Stornoway on the Isle of Harris, I do believe. Might be Lewis, but I think it's Harris. I shall correct myself later. Yeah, looking forward to this. This marks the very beginning of my Outer Hebrides trip. I've got a 184 mile loop to do between now and 2:30, well, 1:30 really, tomorrow afternoon. Really looking forward to it. I'll definitely be camping up earlier tonight, as yesterday, flipping heck, I rode from 9 AM in the morning all the way through till about 11 o'clock at night, and then I pitched up literally in a parking spot at the side of the road for about 4 hours, and I left again. Set off at Fogog at 3 and left at 4 in the morning because I still had 5 hours to go to make the ferry at Ullapool. But yeah, here we are, very excited. So first things first, we need to go and find some fuel, fill her up, and off we go. I will admit then, I don't really know much about the Outer Hebrides. I know that Harris tartan comes from here, a very famous, expensive brand of tartan. I know that they have absolutely amazing, glorious beaches with blue waters and gorgeous white sands, almost something you'd expect, you know, in the Mediterranean or something like that. And earlier on when I was looking at the map, and I sort of thought, you know, let's have a look for some historical places or ruins or anything like that that I can go and have a look at. I set the map to search for these things, and you basically couldn't see the roads. So by all accounts, this place is absolutely littered with amazing places to go and see and things to go and do. So hopefully whilst we're on tour, we'll be able to go and pick a few of those out. A few things that I have been told to make sure I go and look at are the black houses, I think they're called, black houses or something. I've been told that's a must, we must go and see those, so I'm going to try and get onto them, find out where they are first. I've been told that I must go and ride the Golden Road, so I've factored that in as well. Oh god, I've got some oil on my foot from the boat. Yeah, so going to factor that in as well. And a couple of things I want to do. I want to go as far north as I can, as far south as I can, without jumping on another ferry. I'm not island hopping on this trip, but yeah, as far north and south as I can go. And yeah, there's a couple of other things I want to do as well, which you'll see later on in the video. They're just little kind of bucket list things for me, daft little things for me. But right, let's get some fuel and we'll get going. Oh yes, this is going to be good. This is going to be really good. We're all fueled up, and now finding my way out of Stornoway. Quite bigger than I thought, actually. I don't really know what I was expecting. I don't know, like, I was expecting like quite a small sort of like village atmosphere, but maybe that's a little bit of my can't think what the word is now, but you know, my sort of lack of knowledge or stereotype for a small island or whatever. But yeah, it's quite a big place actually. But yeah, so we're heading out now, and we're heading south first. So the plan is going to head south, going to take in the Golden Road, and then make our way back up so south down the east coast, make our way back up the west coast, all the way up to Ness, and then back round to Stornoway. And this little tour it's not the Hebridean way. This is an idiot on board's guide to the Isle of Harris, come Lewis, come whichever one it is, which I need to find out. So yeah, it's going to be good. And then the plan is to find somewhere to stay on the west coast. I know there's a few really nice authorised wild camping spots that you can use, where you just sort of like donate a £5 for a night or something. But legally you can wild camp anywhere in Scotland in the Outer Hebrides. Right, you know, if I wanted to have a pitch up there on the side of the road. Yeah, we'll see where the day takes us. Just look at those mountains. Absolutely amazing. Oh, that's Missby Junction. Too busy mountain watching. Yeah, we'll be hitting those at some point today or tomorrow. Really looking forward to it. I keep saying that. I keep saying I'm really looking forward to it. I think you guys have figured that out by now. One thing I've noticed already, it is so windy up here. Was just riding along that little straight up there, and just had me head into the wind. I was leaning sideways into the wind and stopped being blown around. It's just so barren, not a tree inside. Absolutely amazing. I just love, I mean you can't see it now because they're off to my left, but I just love how you're looking through the mist and probably rain over there at the mountains, and you just got these big lumbering rolling hills disappearing into the mist, all different colours. Oh, amazing. I just had to pull over for a sec. I bloody well hope you can see that on camera. That is one of the most breathtaking things I have ever seen. Wow. Wow. I said to myself a minute ago I'm not going to keep filming until I get into the mountain, but I just couldn't help it. idea. Right, let's actually get some miles on before I turn it off again. You know what? Yeah, you come somewhere like this, you come on a ride like this, and yeah, the scenery is absolutely stunning. I mean, look at it. But for me, it's all about the ride to the destination. It's all about. I love the scenery and I love looking at this and whatnot, but for me, it's all about the riding. I'd rather ride, and get to my destination and enjoy the ride on the way and experience the roads and all that. And I do like experiencing culture and things as well, but I kind of do that with lunch breaks and stuff. You know, if I stop for lunch or something, then that's the time when I kind of do that. But for me, this is all about the ride and connecting with the bike and connecting with the road. And I must admit, I keep forgetting to put the camera on because I just get in my little zone and I'm just really enjoying myself, and I just completely forget. But when you're out somewhere like this, do you blame me? I'll blame anyone. I think over there is a snow-capped mountain. Don't know if you can see that, but it looks like we're heading towards it. Blown away. Absolutely blown away. I'm officially now on what is known as the Golden Road. The Golden Road. A little sign there. Oh, it says single track road. I thought that said the Golden Road. Well, I've been told not to miss this. So we'll go see what it's all about. So the Golden Road is about halfway down Harris. And then it sort of juts out towards the east. And then comes back round, and he heads south. Apparently it's quite well known. Look at all those rocks, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like a different planet in a way. Notice as well, there's all these like little houses dotted around here, there and everywhere. Yeah, you get like these little villages, if you like, which are just 2-3 houses at a time. Look at that one, it's all derelict, bless it. But yeah, these little hamlets with like sort of 2-3-4 houses. And then you go down the road like 10-15 miles and there's another one. Earlier on as well, I just stopped to take a few quick pictures. And I'm quite toasted and I'm quite warm. Well, I took my gloves off to use my phone, and flipping heck, it is absolutely Baltic out there. It is so cold, and since I had my gloves on I hadn't noticed. I had to like do some star jumps and rub my hands together and warm them up before I put my gloves back on, otherwise they'd just be cold again. Alright, let's stop chin wagging. Let's see what this road's got to offer. What an amazing little piece of road. I mean, I've done some fantastic roads through Wales, through different parts of England, but nothing I've done so far compares to this one. I've got this like barren rocky wilderness just expanding as far as the eye can see. Got a snow-capped mountain to my right, and I was about to say I've not seen another soul, yet I've just seen a car coming. Here it comes. Oh, they're stopping me. That's nice. Oh, it kind of spoils the allure of being in the middle of nowhere, doesn't it? Just taking my time though, because it's very there's lots of like, you come up over these little hills and you can't see over the top of the hill, and then you've got a tight corner just after it. You're like, like that. And also the road is quite greasy, and these Anakin Wilds, whilst they're a fantastic tyre, are not great in wet greasy conditions. But also, I don't think you can sort of see it on the camera, pick it up on camera, but there's a heck of a lot of loose sort of like pebbly shale in the centre of the road. So I'm going around corners, so I've got to be careful. About the back end do a couple of little twitches. Absolutely, could hold on. Well, whilst these sheepies decide what they're doing, I've got to say a massive thank you to Alchimoto. That's A-L-C-H-E Moto. He's a fellow Pan America rider, and I was chatting to him on the Pan America forum prior to this trip, and he recommended this road. So what, mate? Absolutely stunning, and I really appreciate you telling me about this, otherwise I wouldn't have known about it myself. Really, really enjoying it, and I thank you ever so much. So, bit of a shout out to you, Alchimoto. Folks, if you want to go and have a look, check out his YouTube. Go give him a thumbs up and a like and a subscribe. He recently did a Hebridean tour himself. Friends. Quite an enjoyable watch, actually. Yeah, thank you, mate. Really, really appreciate it. I've just gone from absolute glorious sunshine riding in hail. I don't know if you can pick it up on camera, bouncing off my tank and screen and what have you. Oh. I suppose this is what you get for deciding to come to the Outer Hebrides in November. I mean, who would jump on a motorcycle and come to the Outer Hebrides in November? Oh dear me. Oh, there we go. Look, caravan there for me to pitch up in tonight. But you know what? I'm still smiling, and this is the main thing. Right, I don't care if I'm wet on the outside, as long as I'm dry on the inside. I'm not that bothered. I'm quite happy. Oh, there we go. I'm out of it now. Random little hailstorm. And there's the road. Just these little crests of the hills that you can't see over, and then all of a sudden you sort of crest and drop down the other side, and quite often the road turns.
Next time on An Idiot on Board.